This is another problem from the practice exam. This is number 6. And here you know the number of calories in glucose in 3 grams of glucose is listed as 10 calories. And so that's useful information. If we come along and read this, what's going on here is you're actually then taking the glucose and burning it, and you have it surrounded by water. And so all of this area right here is water. And so as you burn it, the heat energy then is trapped in the water. And so you'll expect the temperature of the water to increase. You know that 1 calorie of heat energy in 1 gram of water will raise the temperature 1 degree C. So by looking at the temperature change here, or knowing the amount of heat energy, you can calculate the temperature change, and that's what we need to do here. So let's go back and pull information out of it. We know that 3 grams will give you 10 calories, and so we know that we have this relationship right here, that there are 10 calories and 3 grams of glucose. That's useful. We also know that we have 12 grams of glucose. So we're just going to do this stepwise. And so if we do that, we need to know the amount of heat energy. So this is set up very nicely to tell us the amount of heat energy in 12 grams of glucose. That's going to allow us to do that. That's going to give us now 40.0 calories. So that's the amount of heat energy. We need to know how much that's going to raise the temperature of 1,000 grams of water. We know this information right here, and so we want to get a temperature rise. So we've got to use that in that information, that relationship inverted, and so we end up with this right here. And so that is going to be the amount of heat energy so, well, let's see, we've got it here, yeah. So we've got that information, we've got the amount of heat energy, so we could then come in and grab this. So there's our 40 grams right there. And so now we can start looking to see what we need to do. Okay, so we've got to get the units so they cancel out. And so we want grams to cancel out. And so if we do 1 over that, that's going to allow the grams to cancel out. Because what we want then is this right here. And so we also have to get the calories to cancel out. And so we've got it there, so we've got the calories to cancel out. And that should then give us what we want, the degree C. And if we calculate that, we find out that 40 calories doesn't change the amount of temperature very much at all. We started out with a temperature of 25 and a half degrees, and so here we have increased the temperature that much. So in this particular case we have to add these, and we find out that the final temperature doesn't increase very much. It is then that right there. And so this is our final answer right here. This would be the amount of temperature, the change that you get then from burning this much sugar out in 1,000 grams of water.